Hi friends, I'm back here at Learn and Play with Serena. Today we will tour the Fossil Discovery Center. The Fossil Discovery Center has exhibits showing prehistoric life in the San Joaquin Valley during the last ice age. This fossil center is located directly across the road from the Fairmead landfill, where the fossils were discovered in 1993. Here, they showed us a short film about a brief background of the first fossil discovery and what the area used to look like and what animals roamed here 700,000 years ago.
Explosion to present day in what paleontologists call the Holocene. My name is Dr. Wade Thurman, and I'd like to welcome you.
This is an impressive 13-foot tall replica of a Columbian mammoth. The Columbian mammoth went extinct between 13,000 and 10,000 years ago. Columbian mammoths were herbivores.
So they'd say it's really well preserved if you keep them in the jackets. But I found this one out in the sea train that we cleaned out, and it was just sitting out there. It's already expanded since I've had it in the building. You look at these rings right here. The rings tell you how old this animal was by its seasons.
Oh.
So each ring, the light colored ring is like springtime, and the darker ring is like wintertime when there wasn't much food to eat. So you have to like use a magnifying glass or a telescope to really see the right lines. So I mean that looks like one whole season. Like they ate a lot right there, and then there's a dark season. So when you guys go out to the pond area, you can look for some dragonfly larvae in the bushes, in the tulies, and you'll be seeing dragonflies still. They're going to be almost all gone here pretty soon. But there used to be lots and lots of dragonflies. But they live in the pond and then they come out from the water. So this is kind of like what it looks like when you have to dig. They keep really good notes, so, because I know me, I forget a lot of stuff, so I'm sure those absent-minded professors probably forget stuff too. We call this paleontology paper. What do you call it? Toilet paper. Yep. Wrap it around clean your fossil all up, and then you wrap this around there and get it kind of wet and moisten it, and then you put foil or newspaper around it, and then you put the plaster of Paris and the burlap around there and let it sit and harden so you can move it without getting, so it doesn't break. This guy right here is our California state fossil. He's the saber-toothed cat, which also known as a Smilodon. He's 750 pounds.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah, and then that's the short-faced bear. He's as tall as a 6-foot man on his forelegs. But wait till you go back in the diorama room, you'll see him standing up like this. And then he's 10 feet long from nose to tail. And this is our direwolf. You can tell what this guy must eat. What do you think he eats? Plants or meat? Meat, yes. What do we call meat eaters? Look up here. Carnivore, meat eater, herbivore, plant eater, plant eater, and then this guy here, the omnivore, he eats both meat and plants. That's the bear. He's the omnivore. He eats fish.
He eats whenever he's hungry.
Bear, he eats whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Yep. And then this is all mostly herbivores, because you got to realize somebody left all these bones behind. So it's probably the short-faced bear and the direwolf and the saber-toothed cat. Look at the leg of the peccary. You're going to see a replica of him in the other room. So here that's a picture of today's peccary, which is like a little wild pig. And Pleistocene years, way back thousands of years ago, that's how long their leg used to be. You'll see them. It's almost as big as the wolf. So all these guys were leaving all these herbivore fossils behind. 61% of the fossils that were found were horse fossils. Because, yeah, think about it. All these guys are living in the same area where all the food and the water is in this area, and there's herds and herds of horses. So they got lots of horses to eat, and they leave all the bones behind. American camel, we had American camels. So you'll see that there's some posters back there.
It means how long does it take to dissolve in the dirt? I say that long. I say that long. What is it? Plastic?
That one's 1,000 years. This one never.
Okay, let's go. Ready?
Yeah. Open it.
Newspaper, 5 weeks to 50 years. That's what I put. Tin can, 75, 200. Wrong. Plastic bag, 500. Oh, first plastic bottle,
Unknown.
1,000. Glass unknown, million years.
And here's my brother looking for more fossils. How can you see how first? Look a rock. Look a fossil. Look an egg. Aside from the actual fossils, there are full-size replicas of the skeletons of these animals. And here they have the dire wolves and 12-foot-tall short-faced bear, horse, camel, giant sloth, a saber-toothed cat, and extinct antelope. Wow, these dioramas are so cool. See, she sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells. I'm sure for if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore cells. Mary Ann.
It's so hard for people to see.
And here's Marianne, the first female paleontologist. And let's look at more fossils here. Now we go to the Pleistocene pond, where it's landscaped only with plants and trees native to the area. This gives the visitors a glimpse of what the San Joaquin Valley used to look like before arrival of people. And here is my most favorite part of the Discovery Center. We got to dig fossils. This is the mock dig, where there are 22 replicas of some of the fossils that have been found in the area. This includes skulls of saber-toothed cats, direwolves, camels, and giant sloths. Cool! You should come here and try it. It's so fun to dig. The Fossil Discovery Center is in Madera, California. So, there you go, friends. I hope you enjoyed our Fossil Center tour. I'll see you again next time, only here at Learn and Play with Serena.